Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Monster Train. It's interesting, I recorded like one video before the embargo was dropped. It almost feels like there was no embargo to begin with. Oh, did they reset my progress? They might have reset my progress. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, do a tease run with the two base clans first. No. Why would I do that? I mean, I could. I actually do not have the Umbra or the Stygian, I have the Stygian Guard unlocked. I do not have the Umbra or the Melting Remnant unlocked yet. So it's going to take a little bit before we get access to both of those. So we're just going to dive right in. I like the Stygian Guard. They're kind of fascinating and fun to work with. I don't actually know if I want the Awoken, though. Well, yes. There's a potential card build that I want to mess with. I want to go up a Covenant rank. Add Deadweight to your starting deck. Oof. Sure. Screw it. Why not? Let's start going up the Covenant ranks too, because I am I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Bap, snip. Well, Discord totally busted on me. Yeah, I can't post the stream announcements because it's straight up not loading pages for me. So thank you. Anyway, ooh, Steel Enhancer is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not big on Crypt Builder, but you know what? I'll live with it. Okay, let's see. So what do we have? Cleansing Water removes buffs or summon random units. So Sketches of Salvation is super garbage, and I think it works for certain builds, but I kind of hate it. Let's see. So Sweep Strike applies spell weakness to the attacked unit. 100% this. This would be nice. I've tried this before. It's good, but spell weakness is busted good. And so I want that instead. I'm gonna see if I can turn the music up a little bit. Because, yeah, the sound effects are kind of loud. It's weird. I've done 37 episodes of this, and I keep telling myself I'm going to redo this and fix the audio so I can hear the music better. And then I keep forgetting. There we go. That should be better. Alright, let's get going. So, the Stygian Guard I technically used in the first episode. Non-boss enemies get bonus damage. That's spooky. We also don't need a unit draft. So I'm just gonna skip it. Let's see. What about face cam? I don't actually have my face cam set up right now. Oh, because I burned all the rage. Well, we're gonna put him here. I've got two, so I'm going to boost both of these guys. Then I should probably have burned the urchin thing. Okay. Plunk him up here. Kill both of them. We're all good. And we get the money. Alright, whatever. Let's see. So Stygian Guard, for those of you that are not aware of how the factions work. Hello, let's get another one of these guys. And I'm going to just pop them there. Stygian Guard, pretty basic faction, mostly useful in terms of spells. Like they are the spell focused deck, unlike all the other ones. Okay, unpurgeable cannot be removed from the deck. Wait, does that mean I just can't remove it? Oh, that's spooky. All right, well that's fine. Let's just work on healing this guy up. Ooh, I like all the UI changes. Anyway, I was going to talk about Facecam a little. I've kind of come to the conclusion I don't really enjoy Facecam that much. I don't know. Maybe if people really want me to bring it back, but it's kind of one of those where it's like, it just requires me to... I like the benefits of it because it made me sit up straight and have like better posture and some other things. On the other hand, I kind of like just kicking back and taking it easy. So offering, deal 5 damage, 2 enemy units, and apply Frostbite 10. I mean, Frostbite is damn good. The problem is I don't have any discard right now, so I don't really know. Flash Freeze is cheaper, doesn't have offering. If I had better hand management, I'd be okay with it. Let's grab Titan's Tooth. I'll make it work. And we want to grab Glimmer, because Glimmer is goofy. Okay. So, we want to go for a Stygian banner. We're going to want to get rid of a lot of things, but we also want to mess with some spells. But let's check the Stygian banner real quick. So, I don't really like either of these. Kind of. Interestingly enough, the Icy Siliphyte is virtually indistinguishable from the starting champion, so we can actually stack a hell of a lot of extra spell weakness. So yeah, I'm actually going to grab her. We still need to find a tank. That's the one spook, but it'll be okay. Ooh, Power Stone. Just extra 10 magic power. I don't remember that being an option. Let's grab Urchin Spines. And Urchin Spines. So now we've got free spell weakness 2 to anything we want, and Glimmer is now nuts. And then I'm going to save the rest of my money. Yeah, 1 week until Monster Train releases. Can't wait. Yeah! Ooh, ouch. Do I 75 coins potentially kill my champ? Because we're going to have a lot of... Ooh, that's the haste one. That's spooky in and of its own right. I don't think so. Not on this. We got sweep. I'll lose my champion immediately. I know Glimmer will wipe him, but only if I've got Glimmer. And if I don't have Glimmer, then we're in trouble. Right, so I'm going to put these guys down. Steel Enhancer, Champ, Glimmer the lot of them, and then we wait. Alright. Put him there. Put them there. Zap that guy. They all die. No big deal. But yeah, if I could reliably draw Glimmer with this deck, I think I'd be super down. But I can't currently. Okay, boss already. You know what? I would just hit him with the Titan's Tooth. It was less effective than I wanted. If I do that, it'll do a bunch of damage to him. I'm gonna give him that guy. Yeah, because I'm gonna wait. Because spell weakness isn't gonna go down. Let's just hope. Urchin Spines and another Titan's Tooth. There we go. So he's pretty frosty. Yeah, not perfect. Okay, so Titan's Gratitude, discard a card at random. That's actually almost exactly what I'm looking for. We also have Energy Siphon, but no. We want Titan's Gratitude. Ton of damage. Ooh, second Glimmer. I like the idea of a second Glimmer. But it would probably be better if I just had a thinner deck. Get rid of the Frozen Lances. Probably get rid of the Restorers. Get rid of all the Train Stewards. Yeah, I'm just going to skip it. It would be nice to have two Glimmers, but I'd rather just have a thinner deck and one Glimmer. Let's see. So, Hellvent, duplicate any card, or Herzl's Horde. Let's go for the Stygian Banner. Alright. So we have Incant gain Rage 1 or Incant gain Armor 3. So we got our boy. Oh no, I do not want to duplicate that. That would be maximum dumb. Let's see. Do we want to just extra Urchin Spines? Yeah. That one's actually useful. Oh, also I should probably respond to some of these things instead of being a complete boob. So thank you, Soros Emanus Beneplacidi. There we go. I can remember it. I can maybe pronounce it. Anyway, thank you for the 5-month resub. And thank you, Brushkin, for the 5-month resub as well. Hey, chat. Hey, Wander. Hey! You know what? I haven't... I don't want it. I don't want either. I know they can both be very broken, but they can be very broken on a different run. I don't think this run's going to support them, even if I wanted to. Like, beefy spike drivers can work really well. But I don't think it's going to be my flavor here. Okay, so let's put him down. Put him down. We have a bomb, which we don't need. Let's see. Guess I'll put it there. He dies. And we'll just Titan's Gratitude that guy. So what do I think about the new tribes? This faction is probably the most self-explanatory, which I rather enjoy. Let's grab that. Boost him. Get some armor. Hit him with his spell. Yeah, I like his incant armor thing. I want to get the thing that makes it so I get even more armor. Unfortunately, this guy gets crazy incant bonuses, which I'm not super keen on. Oh, to all enemy units. Okay. This is gonna hurt. I don't really have too much of a choice. I think I should be okay. Those enemies are spooky. Heal, heal. Give him a bit of a buff. The sweep damage is nice, but we don't really need... We can spread our stats out just a little bit. Ooh. Top guy actually made it through. Well, that's fine. He is very weak to... False. Fine, we'll get rid of him. I'm just gonna do that. Give me some extra armor. Okay, so we got two guys that are getting up top. Not keen on that. I'm gonna just beef him up. There's no way that I'm going to be able to. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to give him some spell weakness. We're just going to hit that guy, get myself some armor, and wait. Yeah, we need Glimmer to pop a little bit more often than it has been, but that's okay. Okay, so this sucker kind of hurts. But that is normal. I'm going to hit him with that. He's still going to mess me up, but that's okay. I'm just trying to give him as much spell weakness as possible. This is not a group that is actually supposed to survive much. Wow, he's almost dead already. As long as I get any attack spell by, we're good. Also, the Frosttooth is not nearly as good as I was hoping it would be. Let's see. Unleash the Wildwood, Spreading Spores, Channel Song. Channel Song is kind of an interesting temptation. Especially now that it's consumed. And there's the Siren of the Sea. Okay. What do we think? Siren of the Sea would get me damage and health. Because I could get rid of that other guy. The one that gives the spell weakness. Put them elsewhere. And go with this guy for Madcap Incant damage. It might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's go for it. We've already got one incant. I guess the other thing is, if I can get one more tank, or duplicate the tank that I already have, buff him up a little bit and then dupe him, we could actually have two groups going. That wouldn't be a bad move. Okay, let's go for the extra energy. Drawing more might work if I had better management. But right now, I'm a po' boy. And I want to fix that. So, probably go for the Unstable Vortex. This could get me another tank, and Merchant of Steel lets me get some things down. Okay, upgrade a unit with Spikes 4. Upgrade a unit with Incant, gain armor 1. Oh my... Woo! Okay. So I'm gonna back out of that for a second. So we cannot get rid of that stone. Balls. Sort of? Whatever. Alright, let's get rid of one of the Frozen Lances and one of the Restores. Oh! Restore grants regen 1. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So, here's the thing. I don't really want to make anybody bigger, do I? Because if I made the Guard of the Unnamed bigger, it would work, but it would mean we couldn't get the Icy Coelophyte up in there. And ideally, we actually want to have the Guard of the Unnamed and the Siren of the Sea on the same floor together. I guess that's the other option. Disregard... Make Awoken Hollow huge. No. Wait, yeah, because our starter guy is only 1 wide. So... I could potentially... make him huge, put him on the same floor as my starter, have that be floor 1, have floor 2 be the Guard of the Unnamed and the Siren of the Sea. That... yeah, okay. Let's beef him up. Let's give him spikes. And... could give this guy armor 1. Or increase this guy's armor further. It wouldn't have been a bad idea to actually do the same on my Awoken Hollow. Because yeah, I could give it to this guy, but I think I want to save that for other things. Let's just make it so that guy gets even more armor. If we're lucky, the +4 armor thing, if we can get the relic artifacts, let's see. Yeah, we want to go for that. The relic that gives extra armor with every... Ooh, non-boss enemies get +6 armor. Do I dare? Yeah, screw it. Let's give it a go. But the +4 armor whenever you gain armor, I wonder if that actually triggers twice off of him. Here's the other problem. Well, no. Balls. So, option A, we leave these guys be. Option B, I put the Guard of the Unnamed and the Icy Coelophyte down below. Unfortunately, my deck is a little large. We need the Awoken Hollow to be the one that we summon with Death's Titanbane. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. So do I pair the Guard of the Unnamed with the Icy Coelophyte for the time being and hope for the best? It's not the worst idea, but we wouldn't be able to get the other one in. So I'm just going to put him down. Going to do that, give him a bit more armor. It looks like... I have no idea. Right, let's get him down. Boost them both. Get rid of that. Frozen Lance. Not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage here. This one is going to be messy. I might regret some decisions here. Alright, there's the Awoken Hollow. He's going to take some damage. He is a big boy. Damn. Let's see. Weight of contribute. Let's see. Weight of that. That's fine. Beef him up further. That is bad. Now, this is why I always have trouble with mixed teams. Ow. Bit of contribution. Urchins. Crypt. Wreck him. He dies anyway. Well, this went fantastically badly. Put him there. Heal him. Heal him some more. Drop a Titan's Gratitude, which just takes him out. Yeah, we didn't even manage to cycle through our entire deck. Channel Song. Okay, so at least Tethys Titan Bane gets a boost. Urchin Spines. Let's see. No, I'm gonna just put the 2 stewards down, get them killed. Get him. This is the worst possible kind of thing. Yeah. Mistakes were made. I've had worse. I sincerely wish those counted as spells. At least my Tethys got the boost, and he's got hella weakness. If I get real lucky... Got him. So, youch. Let's see. Sap and Frostbite. It's okay. Incant. Apply Frostbite to enemies or Ice Storm. I like Ice Storm. We want to get Ice Storm. I'll get the Wildwood Tome. Yeah, spell weakness is obscene. I'm glad I had it. So, go for the Merchant of Magic, or go for Money, Concealed Caverns, and Hellvent. I think I'm gonna keep going for the removals, because part of my biggest issue here is just that I have too many cards, and I need to get rid of them. And also, this could be useful. Ooh. Go Concussive Coals. The extra energy would have been nice, but this is not much of a summon build. Let's see. Upgrade a spell with plus 20 magic power and consume. That's good stuff. Reduce a spell's cost by 1. I'm gonna reduce the cost of one of the steel enhancers. Let's see. Do we reroll? Yeah, let's reroll. Let's see if I can get some other. There's holdover. So this way I've got the holdover enhancer. That means incant machine. Let's see. Boost that glimmer so it's goofy? I could boost the glimmer so it's goofy, or work on one of the restores. Because, yeah, I could boost Ice Storm, but I don't necessarily need it. Boosting the Crypt Builder seems kind of pointless. Let's boost Glimmer so it's goofy. And reduce the cost of... Titan's Gratitude. Because that's a card I want to use every single time I go by. Let's see, do we want to Purge? Let's Purge. It's currently cheap. And it won't get any cheaper. Alright, that's good enough. At least for now. So we've got a much... I wouldn't say a much thinner deck. It's actually still pretty fat. Enemy units enter with Spell Shield 2. Nope. Hell no. Hell no with an absolute no on top. Hard pass. Alright, so they're dazed. That's a good place to be. I'm gonna just put Tethys down. Like a goon. Put her down. Don't have much. Give him spell weakness. He just takes them all out. I want to give him swiftness if I can. If we're real lucky, we get swiftness pretty quick. And if we're not lucky, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, so let's get these two ham bones here. So biggest issue is going to be they're going to do horrible things. Whatever. I'm just going to boost him. He just needs to live. As long as we get Glimmer periodically, I think we'll be okay. And if we can get him swiftness, everything is super choice. Come on, swiftness. Damn it. Well, you know what? It's fine. Got Glimmer. Solves the problem. Let's see. So I want to boost these guys. And rejuvenate him. The changes to some of these units that they've made are really freaking helpful. Okay. So let's give him swiftness. That way he clears out. We've got 2 units available, which I'm pretty sure is just going to give me a beef steward. But you know what? Beef steward is an acceptable creation. And we're just going to keep steel enhancing the tank. This guy is just going to get straight past. I shouldn't have done that. I should have hit him with this spell. Well, I learned. I'll eat that penalty. I'm going to need to heal soon, though. Alright. Back up here. Keep boosting him. Keep healing him. But no space for anything. It's just Urchin Spines, Titan Gratitude, that one. Leave that last guy to just get absolutely wrecked. Alright, there's the boss. Pop that there. Unfortunately, there's Ice Storm. To random enemy unit 5 times. This would clear him out pretty quick. It's kind of premature. Oh. Not a competitive target for the next 5 turns. Ouch. So that means I didn't stack any spell weakness on him. Uh-oh. I'll just hit him with that. Heal up. Okay. So, not perfect. We'll get some more spell... Only a smidge. Okay. Let's do Crypt Builder, and they're just dead. Problem solved. Never mind. Okay. So enhance all spells in hand with +5 magic power. Harness the Titan is goofy. You know what? I'm gonna go for that. Even if it's not the best idea, I'm gonna go for it anyway. Oh. Ensnare. Wow, they really changed Ensnare. Apply Rooted, draw 1 next turn. I might have been abusing that too much. Same thing with like the Pyre Shards. I don't think I really want any of these. I know Sting is actually really good. Yeah, I like the idea of the Sting with the draw 1. Let's actually go for that. Because that makes it so Sting no longer is an albatross. Or if it is an albatross, it's a hilarious one. Okay. So, we should probably heal. Take a look at the Unstable Vortex. So getting rid of the Restores might not be a bad idea, and getting rid of some of the Titan Steward, or Train Stewards might not be terrible too. Otherwise, I could go for the extra money and hope for a Merchant of Trinket pull that doesn't make me hate myself. Oh! Well, that's a new one. Instead of a final upgrade for the champion, it's just a Merchant of Trinkets? That's new? Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. I want to visit the Merchant of Steel. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of one of the crypt builders and one of the restores. I like them, I just don't have enough things to get rid of cards. Let's see. So make a unit better. Incant armor. Why not? Reroll this, see if we get something amazing. Not overwhelmingly. Give somebody quick, maybe? I don't really need quick. The incant armor would be hilarious. You know what? It's the last chance. I'm just gonna give it to him. Yeah, I could have given somebody quick, but I just don't think we need it. It's only useful on my starter, and that's the only character I can't upgrade. Okay. This is more of a, okay. There's the rage. Unfortunately, we do not have a starter. I'm gonna go risk. Do I put the Siren of the Sea up top? Will they survive? Or do I move them down by one floor here instead? Because if I put him up here, he'll take 12, but I'll have Steel Enhancer, so he'll be okay. Or I put him here, he's safe, but we don't get to use the Icy Seal of Fight spell weakness in the slightest. Oh, you're right, top is stunned. Alright, let's make the most of that. Okay. So here's the problem. I kind of messed up. I'll probably be maybe okay. Alright, so let's get him up there. Let's boost him so he's got some HP. Harness the Titan. Get some of that sweet bits. Do I pop Glimmer now? Nuke the lot of them, including the boss. Nuke this top bit. Instead. He's going to take damage. I really want to get the Awoken Hollow down. I'm just going to do that. We're going to have to wait on the Awoken Hollow. I do not like the idea of just having this one random-ass Train Steward be my lead. But all these guys keep getting dazed, so I guess it works out in my favor? Let's see. Hail Mary Channel Song? Shoot. I don't know. Alright. Well, we get the Uber Steward, who do not mean to have them, do not necessarily want them, but that's okay. Bonk that guy. Leaving this guy. Damn it. Yeah. Not the best place to be. Okay. Spell weakness. Spell weakness. Now, unfortunately, this guy's giving himself hella armor, but that's okay. Give him quick. I might honestly not be able to get rid of the Train Steward in time, which should just be a bit of a letdown, but it is what it is. Alright, and I'm actually going to do Ice Storm right now. Takes off her spell weakness, but that's okay. And they'll do some damage to the boss. Yeah, the dazing is actually working against me. Okay, we're not on our final wave yet. That's a good sign. Give her that. Still doesn't die. Alright, he's dead. This guy is fine. On the plus side, I guess we're just going to be passing spell weakness onto the boss somewhat freely. Okay, never mind. That takes it off. These guys are totally okay still, which is just upsetting. I wish spell weakness would actually duplicate frostbite effects. I understand why not, but still. Also, thank you Verisok for the 500 bits. Today and yesterday, because I'm 90% certain I didn't thank you yesterday in the slightest because I was too busy focused on whatever the heck. Okay, fine. He finally dies. Yeah, let's keep incanting these guys. The stat scaling isn't quite as strong as I guess I would truly hope for. Alright, final round. Let's see if we get lucky. We got kind of lucky. It's a little late for him, but we still get a couple of hits in. Not freaking much. Harness the Titan. What do we got? Oh, that works, I guess. Give him that. I'm just going to keep beefing these guys. There's not much I can do on the bottom row. Okay, so we got some spell weakness up in here. It could have been better. But I can make it work. Okay, next up, start with the Sting. Steel Enhancer that guy. Let's see. Yeah, let's just keep beefing them up. I really want that artifact that gives me the bonus armor. Because then, he wouldn't be unkillable, but he would definitely be spooky. Okay, do we do Titan's Gratitude? Yeah. Because that'll just wreck her the rest of the way. Hey, there we go. It is so weird to not focus on my champion in this game. But I like it. Let's see. Cycle of Life. Yeah, I kind of have to. Let's see. My energy is actually fairly good. So, let's go for the draw 1. Okay, Unstable Vortex. Let's get rid of some more things. So, let's get rid of at least one of the train stewards. It's super tempting to get rid of both, to be totally honest. Yeah, let's get rid of all the train stewards. Hellvent up. What would I want to do? So, realistically, duping Steel Enhancer might not be the worst idea. Just so these guys could get goofier. Now, I'm not going to dupe any of my units. It's a bit of a shame that Restore isn't great. Otherwise, we could also do more Urchin Spines. It's really a toss-up between the Steel Enhancer and the Urchin Spines. Because stacking Urchin Spines would be good. My one fear with Steel Enhancer is having multiple of those. It doesn't increase my draw. So I would effectively be sacking 2 out of 4 slots. 2 out of 6 slots. So a third of my hand would just always be Steel Enhancer. Which isn't, like, the worst idea in the world, but it could definitely be stronger. If I press X, I wonder if it would let me come back. Otherwise, we could go Preserved Thorns and just go bonus draw. Okay, so let's leave that there for a second. I'm always afraid that it's going to be like, you didn't choose the thing, you don't get to come back. Hello. Ooh, this is a new one. I think? Yeah, it is. Oh. Bone Shaker stops near the abandoned remains of a train. Looks to belong to a merchant. The train still seems to have some wares. A few remaining goods of the clans of the Hellhorned, Awoken, and Stygian Guard are out in the open for the taking. But taking something may cause the abandoned remains to fall to pieces. Which clan's artifact do you take from the collapsing train? Well, I've already got Awoken and Stygian Guards. Let's Hail Mary for a Rage Serum. Not my favorite, but it could have been worse. You carefully retrieve the item from the wreckage, trying your best not to disturb the train any further, but the train collapses under its own weight, making any other items of value impossible to obtain. So you head back on your way. I've played a couple of games where it's straight up just like, you touched the thingy and wanted to change your mind? No! It's gone forever. You fool. Alright. So we're good. Let's go to the Hell Vent. Let's think about this again. The other thing I could consider is getting a second channel song. That one's mixed feelings, though. Harness the Titan. Channel song. Preserved Thorns is up there. Let's go Preserved Thorns. Because those are de facto free. And I can boost their damage with the other thing. Yeah, last time I did... Oh, gosh. Well... This one's a toughie. Because Winged Conduit is spooky. Grants units multi-strike. But I can get rid of that. All non-boss enemy units getting +8. It could kill me. That's my one fear. These 300 coins would be lovely, because we got some shopping I'd love to do after this. My biggest fear is that it's just going to wipe out my front line. Chance to get rid of it, not guaranteed. No. When I say, like, this guy, it doesn't matter because I will have a quick sweep to clear him out. But yeah, too high of a risk. If this were a different deck that had much better healing, I think I'd be okay. But as it stands, these guys are Spooktown. Now, this guy is not dazed. Well. Pop Preserved Thorns. So if I put anybody down right now, they die. I could maybe put down the Siren of the Sea and get him above the threshold, but it would be tough. Let's stop for a second. Okay. I'm going to put him up here. I'll put Tethys up here. Let's enhance the rest of my spells, which is pretty nuts. And you know what? I'm going to just drop Ice Storm on him. Then we're going to come up here. Do we just start incant boosting this guy? Yeah, I'll just incant boost him. There we go. These are good signs. There's the Wing Tome. That looks good. Let's see. Nope. I'm not summoning her. I'm gonna do a channel song. That gets me a Beef Shielder. Okay, and I don't have an immediate way to boost this. I mean, I could boost him up. Otherwise, we could get the Icy Sela fight down. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put her down. Hey, I got him. Perfect. Okay, so that gets a little bit of spell weakness. Mainly, I just want to get rid of her. Okay, time to start boosting him. Okay, next Preserved Thorns. How much do I want to hurt this guy? Kind of bad, actually. It's not going to be enough. I should have probably done Thorns, Thorns, then Spell Weakness. But, oh well. Alright. So let's Rage him up. Steel Enhancer him up. Sting. 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 Steel Enhancer. Come down. Restore him. Pop Spell Weakness on a lot of them. Really loving the changes. Me too! Like, I loved base state, closed beta version of Monster Train. I thought it was fantastic, and they could have just released it then and there, and I would have been a very happy camper. As it stands, what they've done is made it just 10 times better across the board. Okay, let's just do horrible things to this guy. Let's see. I'm gonna Spell Weakness this guy, and then we're just going to Super Blast him. These aren't the toughest dudes ever, but they're a good final line if my other tactics don't work. Okay. Do we just sting him? Yeah, I'll just sting him down. Do that. And then I'm going to do Cycle of Life on him. Boost his thorns a little bit. So this combo is a little spooky. Not going to lie. Get him with some Spell Weakness. Steel Enhancer. Come back here. Get that. Let's get him with that. That way we don't have to worry about some things. So the question is, do we bother with the stings on him? Is it even worth it, or do we work on boosting these guys as much as possible? I'm just going to boost these guys. I don't know if we're going to apply a whole lot of spell weakness here. Mainly just because the boss has trample. Which means, do they? Oh, trample only works if you kill a thing, though. Okay, so we managed to stack a decent amount of spell weakness up on this. That's pretty good. Harness the Titan. Wait for a second. What do we have? Not freaking much. I still gotta get rid of the last steward. Hit him with the restore. Titan's Gratitude. Worked perfectly. Alright. We're good. Ice Storm probably would have been the better opening or closing finisher. Oh! I gotta get Permafrost on Ice Storm. That's what I should have done a long time ago. Apply Sap 3, discard a card at random, Mollusk. Apply Daze to enemy units, discard your hand. That's really interesting. That's really good. All of these are pretty good. I'm actually going to grab the Mollusk Mage. I think I'm going to stay away from the rest of this. The reason why I want the Mollusk Mage is I can put him on the final floor with the 2 incant tanks, and he'll just sit there, ideally, boosting whatever my last spell is. So the question is, do we go for a unit modification, or do we dupe some nonsense? I'm feeling the dupe. And also management. But first, Merchant of Trinkets. What are we looking at? That would have been amazing. All of these are kind of okay. The spell gaining an additional upgrade slot would be really good early on in a run. But this, nah. That is the first time, and possibly the only time, I've ever picked that trinket willingly and thought it was a good idea. This feels strange to me. I guess I could have sprung for the freeze stone. Oh well. It's just reduced the cost of Cycle of Life, so I actually have a chance of using it. Let's clear out some things. So, Crypt Builder... One Crypt Builder is okay. I'm actually going to get rid of Titan's Tooth. I pretty much have zero interest in using it. And... I'm going to get rid of Restore. I know it's useful, but it's just not that useful. Okay. Friendly units enter with SAP 3. That is hardly an issue to me. I guess the one fear is if my, oh, you know, SAP is temporary now. Hey. Alright. What are we looking at? Well, Okay, so the problem is, this guy is here unopposed. That's arguably fine. My big issue is that I want to get Tethys Titanbane down on the bottom. He's the best sweeper I've got, clears enemies like nothing. My big fear is that he's gonna die. This guy's only gonna do 8 damage, but I have no idea when the beef monster is gonna show up. So I'm gonna hold off on the Mollusk Mage. We're gonna put these two down early. I'm gonna put Tethys down, and then I'm gonna do the really dumb thing of boosting him. Hopefully that gives him a requisite amount of longevity that we need to get the Awoken Hauler down. Let's see, how bad is that sap? The main problem is he can't attack. I need to raise his damage a little bit. Because as it stands, he can't do shit, and that's spooky. Let's do that. And we're just gonna bounce the rest of them. Would she live? No. She's just gonna die. There's pretty much no chance. I'd rather just not have her. Okay. Preserved Thorns. Preserved Thorns. Keep boosting this guy. Harness the Titan. You walked into the wrong neighborhood, son. Not quite as effective as I was going for, but you know what? As far as, like, pure aggro nonsense, that worked really well. Does sap go away over time? It does. The problem is the boss is going to continuously give me sap, which is a giant pain in the ass. But that's okay. I have solutions. Let's pop Channel Song. That gets us a Beef Mollusk Mage, which I'm going to put in the back. He's just going to hang out there. Have fun, little baby. Let's see. Urchin Spines him. Pop another Preserved Thorns. Okay, so none of these guys have that. Let's do Glimmer. Sting. 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 I thought he was supposed to give us extra magic power on this floor. Or, oh, I see. It probably just isn't updating the... Oh, that's fine. And that's probably good enough. So I got Madcap Draw now with all of these stings. Like, I'm actually really happy with how this build turned out. It's definitely on the funkier side of what I'm used to. Do Urchin Spikes. Go back up here. Harness the Titan. Sting him. Just get rid of him. beef him up a little bit. So the question is, he's going to take 18. Spread the damage a little bit. Unfortunately, Tethys Titanbane is practically meaningless here, which sucks. You know what? Screw it. Let's just boost these boys. I feel like I'm going to need them. Let's see. 5 base, 20 from the artifacts, 5 from the mage, plus 30. I thought I had used the plus 5 damage thing on those spells, but it's going to be hard to keep track of which ones have or have not been directly boosted. Okay. Harnessing the Titan, obviously. Steel Enhancer. You know what? I would give him some spikes. Wreck his face. Wreck his face. Wreck his face. I see no reason why not to boost these guys up a little bit further. Okay. Damn it. I should have been boosting Tethys just a smidge, at the very least. Because I've certainly squandered a lot of potential opportunities of stacking spell weakness on the boss just because he does no damage. Also, thank you, Mini Murgle, for the 100 bits. I like trains, and he's relentless. Balls. Okay, now Tethys does some damage. That gives him quick. Let's see. No, not that. Cycle of Life. Glimmer. Do we try and kill this guy? We can pop an Ice Storm now. I should have probably done that before Glimmer for the bonus damage. So, okay. Now, no matter what, they're both dead. We don't have to worry about them getting to the top. Could I kill this guy? If I did Ice Storm, would it be okay? So, if I wait, Ice Storm will do a shit ton of damage to him. Let's go for the kill. I think that'll stack much more spell weakness on him. But I want to hold out for the... Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Because I can pop Urchin Spines. That gets him up to 14. No matter what spell I'm going to cast on him, it's going to be dangerous. And then these guys, well, they're not direct powerhouses compared to some of my builds. They can kind of hold their own. In fact, we would just win right out right now. If, you know, I was in the mindset of letting that happen. Boost that as much as we can. Harness the Titan. And do we Uber nuke him with a... I'm going to Hail Mary on the Titan's Gratitude? No. Well, I guess it did anyway. And we didn't hit him with the important thing. But we kind of did. It's okay. We've done horrid things to this guy's face. Everything else is easy peasy. Bam. Let's see. There are more enemies to kill, or they're the same bosses as before until the end. There are new mid-bosses. Most of them are just kind of boosted versions and recolors of the main enemies that you fought so far. We've fought so far in this game. So, you know, a big shield guy, a big stealth dagger man. bunch of things like that. Hey, Covenant rank up. Major battles now have additional enemies. Yeesh. Alright, so what do we unlock? Cuddle Hex. End of turn, apply Frozen to a random card in your hand. That's pretty good. And chance to apply spell weakness when an enemy enters your train. Not bad. Bramble Lash. Looks like it hasn't changed too much. Thorn Casing, which is good. Are they going to be just showing me Rhapsody's stats left and right? He's already up to Covenant rank 6. Ooh. Ooh. And then again, I'm not as good as him. Let's see. So, how much do I need to unlock these guys? So, summon 26 more and kill a lot of enemies. I'm looking forward to Umbra. Melting Regiment will... I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not... It's okay.